This conference will
Let me
now be recorded.
let me go let me go for this position related PDF doc. Why it is not appearing here? Actually, why I'm opening in the new recent PDF document, because there was a change in the position synchronizations and how they are maintaining position hierarchy and everything. There was a lot of change from previous release to new release. That's the reason I'm just opening the newest release, and I'm trying to explain how we are maintaining position synchronizations and position related hierarchies and everything. Okay, give some time, thereby it will open. I have discussed all these things in my previous classes. Mhm. And one more problem with this is I can't send these documents to you. That's the reason on the day I have asked you to take the screenshots of the docs which are important. All are similar except related to positions and position hierarchies. Okay, let me go for the specific document. Yeah, these are all things we have discussed. Yeah, it's taking time. Please give some time. Yeah. After on the last day, I said that I will update some position, and I will show the impact by updating position. After doing that, we will be discussing some uh, other stuff like the entire high to rehire process of the employee and how to terminate the employee. And we have done it several times for sample purpose. Now I will show how to do that in the instance. When you want to do that, we need to know how to do that. Let me explain the steps in doing those things. Let me first describe how to do the position hierarchy things. I mean, let me update a position and let me show the impact to you. For that, I need to open an instance. Let me open some instance, or else. Yeah, the instance is a bit slow. Please wait. What happened? Has anybody changed the password for this?
No, sir, that's what happened to me all weekend. This password wasn't working.
Mhm. Let it be. Let it be. I don't want to waste your time and my time also. Okay, let me open the instance which is working perfectly. It's my client instance. Here, to do any changes for a position, we have to go for work stretches. I have shown you two types in accessing the positions. You can go for setup and maintenance. There you can search for manage positions, or else you can go for workforce stretches here in this task pane, navigator pane, and there we can go for workforce stretches. In the workforce stretches list, we will be having manage positions. Anyway, you can go that. I will go with this type only. Let me go for this particular home page. This is home page, and the option will be there here also. Home page will be there. In this my client groups, we'll be having workforce structures. Once you click on workforce structures, we'll be having access to positions. Okay, manage positions. Yeah, I have created some position on that day and have explained some things regarding positions. I didn't remember what the position I have created and in which instance I have created. I didn't remember. Let me search with XSS some position. Okay. I think I have created some position with XXXB test position or something like that. Anyway, as I already said that to maintain the hierarchy of the position, here they introduced a new column called parent position. From this parent position, they can go for higher hierarchy. I mean, who is the manager for this parent position? And even if you go higher, who is the manager for the parent position manager? And if you come down, what are all the who are all present under that particular position will come into picture. I will show it again one more time. Uh, Current equipment, I think it was created by me only. Current equipment Gia, something I have created it, and I have explained what are the types of positions. Uh, if you remember, there are something like pooled, shared, the single equipment, all the types will be there. I have explained all those things on that day. We have created collective agreements, bargaining units, all these things we have done previously. Okay. Evaluation criteria and these profiles, these all related to talent managements. When coming while discussing about talent management module, we will be discussing what are these evaluation criteria and what is this eligibility profiles, and I will discuss those things when I'm talking about talent management. This is the integration between the talent management and global HR. This is the place where we will integrate talent management with global HR. Okay. Here we can give any value since it's not mandatory. We are not giving values there are two types of evaluation systems I already discussed. Hey system will be there, or custom system will be there. If you click on edit here, you can able to see the values. Yeah, I already said that hey system is there and custom is also there. These all things will come when you are talking about talent management. I will be talking, and these profiles also. What are all profiles will be suitable for these particular positions? We need to create profiles, profile hierarchy, and profile types, profile content items, and so many things we have to create. And then we can attach that particular profile here. If you create some profile, this means that this particular profile is suitable for this particular position. Okay. And this is the integration between the talent management and global core HR. Okay. If you want to integrate, we can integrate it from here. But anyway, we didn't discuss about the talent management module, right? That's the reason I'm not giving any values related to that. Let me cancel it here. Yeah, see here in position details, we have talked about this, how these values are coming it here. If you remember, I have gone for manage enterprise system information. And there I had selected some of the fields for position synchronization, and even at manage legal entity HCM information, I have selected some of the fields for position synchronization. Do I want to repeat that? Did everybody remember that? Please let me know. Thereby, I will proceed accordingly. Please respond. Fine. Okay. And even you can add the grades also. uh, we have created grade rates, grade set. We have already created those things, and we can attach those grades it here, grades. And we need to talk about some DFFs, KFFs, and DFFs. Tomorrow I will talk about those things. For today, let me complete Oracle global HR part. Okay. Okay, for that, uh, and I also need to do one more thing, like position details. Yeah, see this here. this is the position. Let me attach this position to one of the employee, and thereby we will change some of the values to this to the positions here, and we will check what will happen to the position, what will happen to the position attached to the employee, whether the changes will reflect to the employee or not. We need to check it. Okay, that's the thing. I said I will be showing that. Let me try to create an employee and attach this position to him. Yeah. What I'm saying is, I said that I will show the update. I will show how to what is the impact of updating the position. I mean, we once if you created a position, okay, we will give some values and everything, values like business unit, department, and everything. Okay, we will attach this position to one of the employee. Okay, then we will come to position again. We will do some changes. Then what is the impact to the position which was already attached to the employee? Whether we will do some changes here, whether those changes will reflect to the employee or not. I said that I will be showing that particular impact to you on the last class what I have delivered. Let me open it again. Uh, Let me create a new person, hire an employee. Yeah, as there is some lapse of, some lapse of time was elapsed, right? Weekdays of time. What I will do is maybe in the next week or coming next week, I will try to give a whole set of class, like from starting from enterprise to ending to go hire to rehire process of the employee. I will deliver one direct class. Thereby, everything will be connected to you again. Maybe I will do in the next 2 weeks. Okay, I will take some time and I will do that. Maybe in the next 3 to 4 weeks, the entire syllabus will be completed. Please be patient. Uh, Legal employer. Let me give some legal employer. See, I will give Sally Beauty. Somebody say the address, please. Address, zip code is mandatory. Address I can give anything. 10 Downing Street. Can you please let me know the zip code, Abhi, or anybody?
Any zip code is fine. Like it's
5 lakh? No, I just need some US related zip code. I didn't remember. I didn't get you what you said.
triple
You
three
said
two four.
33324. Thank you.
Or it's 20176. Yeah.
Yeah, fine. We should give the zip code which is related to US only. That's the reason I'm asking to somebody. Okay, once if you give the zip code, all the fields will come automatically. Since the zip code is the lowest, it's the most granularist part. That's the reason if you once give the zip code, all other things will come into picture. Okay. As we did some position synchronizations in our instance, everybody understand what is position synchronization and what is the use of positions and what are the use of jobs and everything, right? I think everybody understand. That's the reason I'm going forward. Once if you give some positions, see here the fields are blank as of now. Once if you, I said that I will be using this position, right? XXXP store manager, XXXP SPM. Why it's not coming? Is it not related to US business unit USA? Should be the business unit, right? Sorry, I didn't select the business unit. That's the reason it's not coming into picture. I already said that a position is directly attached to business unit. Okay. Whereas jobs, locations, grades, and departments are attached to reference data set. Please keep this in mind. In every interview, they will ask what is reference data set and what are the reference set data set enabled objects. Please remember this. I have said this so many times. Never ever fail to answer this question. Yeah. Let me now. Yeah. Now it will come. See here. Okay. So once if you give the positions what you have selected, see here, and it has thrown one more error also here. Since the head count is only one, I have given the head count is one, and this is a pooled one. Since it's a pooled one, it allowed to me go further. Since it's since a single equipment, it will not allow me to go further also. Synchronization position. Since the synchronization for position is yes, and all the positions, all the information related to this particular position came into picture here. As I given the position a grade for this particular position is XSSB SM001, that particular grade came to picture. Okay, and some other stuff like see some other stuff. Location is XSSB12345 New York. This was created by me only as far as I remember. Yeah, department is XSSB12345 New York. Location is also same, and even if you have a look here, it's same actually. Okay, in the same way, uh, let me go for the next step. Next. See here, we will do a small change to the location, update the position by changing the location, and what we'll see what is the impact. What is the impact for this particular employee? You see here, it cannot select this position. One second. We'll give some 10 positions, thereby you can do that.
What is FTE? What is FTE? Sir, what is FTE?
Sorry? Yeah,
FTE.
full-time equivalent. Yeah. Yeah, FT is nothing but full-time equivalent. It means that if there are 10 positions and if there are 10 employees, means that for every the FT is 10 by 10 is nothing but one. Okay. If there are 10 positions and there are 100 employees, then what is the full-time equivalent is 10 by 100. Then that means the full FT will be 0.1. Okay. We can change the FT in the position. If you give the FT is 0.1 means we can able to employ 100 employees for a particular position. Okay. The FTV is one. We can it means that there is only one position for one particular employee. You understand it? I do need to repeat again. Full-time equivalent is nothing but there. If it is one, it means that there will be one position for one employee. If full-time equivalent 10 means there will be 10 positions for one employee. Okay, no, at any point of time they will not give 10. It will max value for full-time equivalent will be 1 or less than that. Okay. Let me click on next here. I think I will yeah. uh, Let me do some salary basis also, annual. see here, the employee role request is automatically added since it's a auto provision role. I will talk about those auto provision roles and everything in the security while talking about security. At that point of time, I will talking how this role was automatically added to this particular employee. Okay. This employee is not created, but before creating only that particular role was adding to that particular to the employee. See here, person number was not generated as of now. It will be generated at the end of creating the employee. Let me click on submit. Yeah. The location for this particular employee is same location. What it is here, the location is same. Now we will go and do a particular change for the location by clicking on edit. And let's see what is the impact for this employee and whether it will be changed. We need to run any program or not. We need to check that. Okay. In previous versions, if you do any change to impact the change to all the employees, we have to run the program. But in the recent versions, we are not aware of that. But as per the document, Oracle provided document, there is nothing to run the program. There is no need to run the program to change to get the effects change. Or we need to check that. Let me check that. That's the reason. That is what I said in my last class. Okay, the person was created. Let's check that particular person. To check any person, we need to go for person management screen. His name is something like Bhaskar I had given. The person number was automatically created. I had delivered about this person number automatic creation so many times. Okay. If you're trying to get shop some functional folks, you have to know each and every setup. What is the impact of each and every setup? Okay. As of now, this particular person is having location as XX SP12345 New York. Let me change the position location for this particular position. Yeah, I'm adding XSSL123 Denton TX. I'm just reviewing and clicking on submit. Yeah, I have opened this position hierarchy and explained a few things about this parent position and how the position hierarchy will be maintained. I have opened it on the day and I have explained a few things about this. If you go back to the videos, you can able to see those things. Yeah, and now this position will be having something like click on done. Yeah, it seems that once the position was added, the person when the position was added to this person, the same location will be there. It means that if you change the position value, it will not get into picture. Okay, that's what I want to show it on that day. If you again add the same position to him, then the position, then this particular value will get changed. Let me edit it, correct it, hide it. Yeah, it was changed when the position was updated again. Otherwise, it will not get updated. Okay, this impact I want to show you on the day. If I want to save it, I can save it. Otherwise, I can click on cancel. Thereby, the position, whatever the position which was, the values for the position, whatever there previously, same values will be there for the employee. Okay. This impact I want to show you on that day. And now I will talk about some other things related to core HR. Something like after completing this, you should be able to add a person and manage personal information. I did it so many times for sample purpose and manage employment information. After that, how to promote an employee, how to transfer an employee, how to terminate the worker from a particular legal employer, and how to do a global transfer, and how to do some global temporary transfer, and how to do mass updates, and how to do direct reports, manage direct reports. And I will show you all these things, okay, in the coming class. Yeah, see here the manage work life cycle overview. See here, it's a simple thing. What is the work life life cycle of a particular worker? First of all, he should be employed into the company. Is nothing but he should be a person. He's the employee. A person number should be created for a particular person. I mean, an employee number should be created for a particular person. That means that we are hiring the employee. We are creating that particular person into the instance. Okay, once the particular person was created into the instance, we can change his employment. Something like we can transfer from one place to other. We can change his job. We can modify his salary, increase his salary, or we can do so many changes for his employment. Okay, and after doing that, change employment is nothing but promote a transfer worker. Okay, after that, after doing so many changes, if the employee want to quit from that particular company, we can terminate the worker, or he can resign the he individually can resign, or if you feel that he doesn't suits for the company, we can make him terminate. And again, if you want to rehire also, you can hire him. Okay, the entire life cycle of a particular person company will be something like this. Okay, control and life cycle, life cycle of an employee or a worker, whatever you can mention, it. Okay, it was there, it was clearly mentioned it here. First of all, you need to add person, and nothing but uh, we need to enter the details of the particular person into the instance. Okay, that means we are creating employment. Okay, uh, if he is working from last 2-3 years, there will be so many changes to his job. Something like if he is working from last 3 years, from senior associate to he might be becoming a manager. Okay, that means that there are changes in his job. Okay, change in employment. By becoming manager from senior associate, his salary will be changing. Okay, his payroll elements will be changing, his benefits will be changing, and so many other things will get changed. Okay, that is nothing but change in employment. Okay, yeah, I'm writing some mistakes. Try to understand it. And after that, as I already said, the change in employment is nothing but promoting it or transferring workers. And at last, there will be termination of that particular employee. This is only the life cycle of an employee in a company. Okay, and even if you want to rehire this particular employee, we can rehire him. Okay, uh, what is the impact of each and every setup in this particular change in employment and creation of employment? termination of employment, what is the impact of statuses. There will be so many statuses: payroll status, assignment status. All the status will be what is the impact of these things and what are the status. I need to explain those things. I will be explaining those things in this class. Before going that, let me explain some other things. Let me complete this particular PDF document. And the PDF document is around 43 pages. Let me go somewhat faster. As I said that add person, create employment, change employment, promote worker, transfer worker, and terminate worker. And even though if you want to rehire the particular worker in the same organization icon, we can rehire it also. We can add that in the life cycle if you want. Yeah, see here. Yeah, all workers, non-workers, and contacts have a single person record in the enterprise, which is identify a person number. As I already said that all non-workers, I should say these things. I have already discussed about workers, non-workers, and contingent workers. I have already discussed about those things previously. I will not be discussing about those things again. Okay, and what is a contact? A contact. Once if you created a worker, we can attach a contact to him for any emergency purposes. We can approach to the contact. If a particular person met with an accident in the film, in the company, in an enterprise, the company representative should approach to the emergency contact of the particular person, just to inform this is the situation of your husband or wife, whomever it is. Okay, those contact details will also be maintained by the company or enterprise of him. Okay, where we will give the contact details, I will going forward I'll let you know. Okay, you cannot create a person record in isolation because a person, yeah, see here, we cannot create a contact individually. Okay, because a person record requires one of the following: a current, past, or future work relationship with a legal employer. Yeah, 1 second. Why you cannot create a contact individually means he should be his relative or his dependent, or someone should be working in the company. Thereby you can attach a contact to him. You cannot directly create a contact into the instance. Okay, he should be that particular person for whom you're creating contact, might be present, current, or current is nothing but present, past or future work relationship with a particular legal employer. Okay, a current, past, or future contact relationship with a person who has work relationship with a legal employer. See here, a new lookup type is added. This was added from release 10 itself. Aura per ext identifier types and associated person identifiers. This particular lookup is for maintaining contacts and the related information for contacts. You when you got the instance, you can just check what is this particular lookup, and you can able to know what are the values inside this lookup, and you can able to know where did we use that. Okay, creating person records, adding a person, rehiring an employee, hiring a non-worker, hiring a contact. Let me go in detail. The hire of an employee page. We have hired so many employees till now. We have hired around 10, 20 employees till now. For different purposes, I have hired so many employees till now. That's the reason I will not talk about hiring an employee. Is that fine, or do I need to hire an employee again? Yeah, see here. Yeah, I think no one is answering. It means that everyone is happy that even if I'm not hiring an employee again. Add person feature highlights, dedicated add person work area. Okay, it means that when you are hiring an employee, let me try to open hiring an employee. Let me explain the things. See here. See it? Seamless integration with payroll, compensation, role provisioning, approval management, notifications. What it means is whenever you are trying to create an employee, we are giving some payroll information and compensation information and role provisioning information. When I used to create an employee, I never give any payroll information, and I used to give compensation information like that. His salary is something like annual salary, and his salary is something like $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. Okay, such type of information I used to give. And whenever I hire an employee, I used to give some role to that employee. The role is something like employee itself is a role. I'll talk about what are different types of roles and everything in going forward. Employee itself a role. Employee is an abstract role. Okay, that is an auto provision rule which will be added automatically when I'm creating an employee. Approval management. If we hire an employee, it will go for approval. If hiring an employee is having any approval management things, then it will go for approval. Okay, as that particular thing is bypassed, is not going for any approvals. Okay, and if it go for approval, then the notification will send to the line manager. Let me explain what it. Let me go each and every point. Uh, Let me click on OK. Click on done. See here. I never used to give payroll information since it's not mandatory. That's the reason I'm not giving. If you create a new person, we used to give the legal employer information. That means with which legal employer this employee is having relationship. Okay. After then we'll give some details. Last name. Then in personal information we will give some details. You can give the phone details, email details, and all other information also, legislative information, whether he is married, what is the ethnicity. In ethnicity, you will be having American, Indian, or Asian, Hispanic. There will be different races, and we can give. I mean, the particular person belongs to a particular race, right? We can give all these details in legislative information, and what is the highest education level. Yeah, you can just go through this particular page. Thereby you can able to know whether he is any disabled veteran or something like that. We can give all those details here. Okay, I don't want to discuss about these things. Even in additional information also you can get some more fields. Yeah, there are if you want to give any additional information, we can attach it here. Okay. Let me go for the next step. I just want to know where we will give some payroll information. Okay. uh, See here, as I already said that, let me go for this document. If you want to give the line manager details also, there will be different types of managers. Line manager, if any project manager, or in this list of values, we are having only line manager. Depending upon the client requirement, you can configure more types of managers here also. Line manager, nothing but for whom that particular person is reporting, is nothing but line manager. Okay. We can give some name here. We have created Bhaskar. He will not come into picture maybe. Yeah, see here. I had given some person. He is the manager for this particular person, Karun Kumar. Okay. Uh, After this, we can attach some payroll details here. Yeah, we can attach any direct reportees for this particular person. We can mention all those things directly here. Um, Yeah. See here, I already talked about payroll statutory unit, tax reporting unit, and all those details in my previous classes. Okay. Once if you say that if you're giving tax reporting unit here, it means that uh, uh, If it is a tax reporting unit, means it is obviously a payroll statutory unit. Thereby, this particular legal employer is capable of paying this particular employee. Okay, this particular legal employer, XX Specialty Beauty Supply LLC, this is the legal employer which is paying this particular employer. Okay, it means that we are giving some payroll information here. Okay, after that we need to click on plus. We can give what type of payroll. It's a weekly payroll, bi-weekly payroll, and we need to give, we can give those information here. Okay, I will talk about this exempt and non-exempt. What is bi-weekly, weekly, and bi-month, semi-monthly. There will be different payrolls for us depending upon the client requirements, depending upon the uh, requirements of the particular client. There will be different types of payrolls listed, will be listed here. Okay, let me select bi-weekly to US, and some other values are also there. All are not related to US. PR in that for Puerto Rico, and might be Canada will be also be there. If Canada is there, in general, Canadian payroll will be weekly payroll. Okay, and the payroll start date, when this particular employee is getting started, getting payment, it means that start date of this particular employee payroll start date is nothing but 9/23/2019. It's nothing but hire date of the employee. I'm hiring this employee on 9/23/2019. That's the reason from the day one when he was hired, he will get paid. Okay, that date will come here automatically. If you give something some other date, the something like 9/10/2019, that date will come automatically here. From the date he was hired into the company, he will get paid in bi-weekly manner. Okay, and this is time definition. What we'll be having different time definitions: first standard earning date, last standard earning date, last process, last final close date, last process date. There will be so many time definitions will be there. I will be talking about the time definitions and what are the uses in talking while I'm talking about payroll module. Okay, yeah, I have, you can even attach the union member, collective agreement, union bargaining unit. Okay, what are all the setups we have created? Those all setups are related to the employee only. Okay, please keep that in mind. Whenever you are hiring an employee, you can give all the information which we have created in the particular employee. Okay,
Hello, sir. I can't hear you.